Hello traders, my name is Tomasz Wiśniewski, I'm a Chief Analyst in Alpara Research and Analysis, and this is trading video, so daily analytical report, where I will show you the situation on the market, and I will tell you about the best trading setups right now. And we start with three instruments that I mentioned on the trading sniper video. First one is British pound to Canadian dollar, where the sell signal is really sweet. So what do you have here is a downtrend, the price making lower lows and lower highs. The price most recently met a downtrend line here and the horizontal resistance, and the price created a shooting star candle yesterday. So that would be ultimate sell signal, only if not the fact that today we do have a data from Canada. This is the calendar for today. Just before the webinar started, we had the GDP from Eurozone, but as you can see, we are waiting 3.5 hours for the data from Canada, unemployment rate, participation rate, and later PMIs, purchasing managers index. Definitely data important for the Canadian dollar. So stronger data will definitely help this pair, and we have a bounce from the resistance, right? But also we need to break supports, and we have two supports. First one is this horizontal orange line, and second one is this black uptrend line. A breakout of the black uptrend line, breakout of this horizontal support will be a proper sell signal for the British pound to Canadian dollar, and maybe it will happen in 3.5 hours, 3 hours 23 minutes, when we will have data from Canada. So that can be really huge, strong sell signal on this instrument with a great risk to reward ratio. Next one is British pound to Japanese yen. So as you can see, we focused on the trading sniper video on the British pound. Here, let me show you daily chart. So the price bounced from the okay, maybe we can have like this. It does not change much. The bounce from the uptrend line, broken uptrend line, almost the bounce from the downtrend line here. We had also bounce from the horizontal resistance here, and this correction is the same as this one, so we had a correction equality patterns, and the price bounced from that once last week, this week, and we are here. Here also we do have bounce from the resistance, but we don't have a breakout of the support. So price closing a week below the orange line, that will be a proper sell signal on British pound to Japanese yen. Now we have cable American dollar, British pound to the American dollar. What we have here is a deep downtrend. The price is making lower lows and lower highs. The price making lower lows and lower highs. Most recently, last week, we bounced from the uptrend line here, downtrend line here. The price is creating a flag, was creating a flag. We broke the lower line of this flag at the beginning of the week. We used that line as a resistance most recently, and all that together gives us a left shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. So here we may get the breakout of the orange line very soon. Breakout of the orange horizontal support will trigger us a sell signal from the bounce from the downtrend line and the head and shoulder pattern. So as you can see, we have three great setups, three great signals, sell signals on the British pound, but not now. We need to see the breakout of those lines, of those supports first. Here, the orange support, here the orange support, and here the orange support as well. Anyway, now let me show you the Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin in the last 2 days, here and here, removed all the gains from the previous 2 weeks. As for now, and the price is having a correction. Exactly that's what I said, not a reversal, but a correction. So if you think about buying the Bitcoin right now because you think that the price is pretty good, I don't think it's the best idea on the record, because that's a typical wedge, and this wedge should result with a further drop, especially that we are so close to the long-term horizontal support that it would be really a loss if the price did not test this area or this, or we can even go lower, as I think we should go lower. I think that $5,800, $5,700 is more accurate here, $5,800. So downswing flag, downswing, smaller wedge, downswing. I don't see the other direction for the Bitcoin right now. Okay, fair enough, in the long term, yeah, technology, blah, blah, blah. But in the short term, the technical analysis is showing us the breakout of the lower line and a test of $5,800. Also, let's check gold, because gold is in a downtrend here. Okay, let me remove all those. So that is a proper downtrend here. Let me show you the, obviously you know this because we are talking about this for a long time. And on H4 chart, what do we have here is this horizontal resistance. On the smaller time frame, H1, we had this flag. Flag finished with the breakout of the upper line, test as a support. Now the price is climbing higher. Gold is really struggling, like they have many occasions to climb higher, but it's going so slow and with such a big effort that it's really hard to be optimistic on gold. First, positive signs will be triggered when the price will break this line, but also we need to see the breakout of 38.2. Once we will see the breakout of 38.2 Fibonacci, that will be a proper buy signal. Okay, let's check the euro dollar. You can see a change of a template. Well, if you see it a lot of in front of the computer, in front of the charts, it's much more convenient to use black background. What do we have here is a wedge formation, upswing wedge, most probably an upswing. Let's go further. Horizontal resistance. Let's go further. Head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, already active. Let's go deeper. Head and shoulder, again. Left shoulder, head and right shoulder. And all that points come here. Price climbing to this checkpoint, so just 15 pips higher, will be a proper long-term buy signal on the euro dollar. Well, long-term, that will be our target. but it will have good risk to reward ratio. So everything looks really good for the euro dollar. Okay, let's check this one. Weekly chart downswing, not much is happening here. That's a proper downswing, bounce from this resistance here. Yes, yesterday we got a nice sell signal based on the fact that the price bounced from this downtrend line. So now it's a bit too late to enter. Australian dollar to Swiss franc. Well, Swiss franc is very strong recently. Nice setup, but the price is too low. On Australian dollar to Japanese yen, you obviously see this left shoulder, head and right shoulder. There is this neckline. There is this support, which is a resistance now. All looks very good for the sellers. Like the price should continue to go down. Yes, definitely. There is this support, which got broken recently. And by recently, I mean today. Come back and a further downswing. That is my idea for this instrument. Black. Okay. Price getting here would be a nice buy, a sell signal. Okay, what is this? This is Australian dollar to New Zealand dollar. Left shoulder, head and right shoulder, breakout of the neckline. Here we do have this horizontal support, so still too early to claim the bearish victory. But we may get a sell signal here pretty soon. In the long term, we are inside of the symmetric triangle. And the short term does not look optimistic for the buyers. It looks more like a sell occasion. Australian dollar to American dollar, that is obviously sell. Downswing sell, sideways trend sell, sideways trend sell. Let's go further. Canadian dollar to Swiss franc. We are getting closer to the major sell signal. Once this black line will be broken, that will be a super strong sell signal. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, sideways trend, above the support, not very good place for trading. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, well, we are still higher. That was my trade here, short, but it didn't work out, and now the price is reversing. Well, fair enough. Euro to Australian dollar. This is interesting because the price was having this doji, having this shooting star, and it didn't work out. The price is pushing higher today. Why? I was waiting for a bounce because of those resistances. Resistance. And the price broke this resistance quite easily. Boom. Okay, so there is a proper buy signal. Oh, that was a sweet setup. Many traders were looking for a short position here. I entered with a short position here, and look what happened afterwards. Boom. That was a beautiful trade. Euro to Canadian dollar. Left shoulder, head right shoulder, breakout of the neckline, false breakout, and now the price is climbing higher. So this is not a good situation for the buyers, for the sellers at all. Euro to Swiss franc, downswing, downswing, downswing. Euro to British pound. This is interesting because the price is above super important dynamic support, creating a right shoulder, but so far so good for the buyers because they keep the price above the subtrend line. No breakout whatsoever. Euro to Japanese yen. Remember about this, and remember about this ultimate long-term resistance support since 2010. Recently it was defended twice. That defense is a buy signal, but price is still below the black line. As long as we still below the black line, the sentiment is, well, we do not have a sell signal. Also 38.2, as you can see, this level has a meaning, maybe different color here. And as long as we stay above it's positive. It's positive. In the shorter term, what do we have here is a wedge. Okay, like this. Hopefully, yes, we can see it nicely. Yes, downswing, upswing, wedge, most probably an upswing. That is also a sweet setup. Euro to New Zealand dollar. Also, look at this. Daily chart. Shooting star, shooting star. And after this, the price is giving us a bullish candle. That is pretty bad for the sellers. So don't mess with the trend. That is a proper lesson. Not to mess with the trend. Upswing, correction, upswing, correction, upswing. Okay, daily chart was super promising, but the thing is that it was not happening on a resistance. If it's not happening on the resistance, it does not count. Now sellers are hoping for the double top formation. We'll see what will happen here. British pound to Australian dollar is our next instrument. Okay, here that is rather buy. Short-term correction and a bounce, maybe. We'll see. British pound, New Zealand dollar to Canadian dollar. Let's see this relation here. That is proper triangle. So we are waiting for the breakout from this triangle, right? And the breakout to the downside would be more probable because of this resistance. So also I think we can keep it. Yes, that can be a nice setup. New Zealand dollar to Swiss franc. Let's check this one out. Oh, that is a proper sell, but it's too late. And this one too. This one too, obviously. Oh, that was a good one. New Zealand dollar to American dollar. Pennant, downswing, correction, downswing. Looks nice. American dollar to Canadian dollar. That was interesting. Let's look at this guy here. Upswing, flag, upswing. But resistance, broken resistance, and a comeback. It does not look good. The price came back below the support, which is a false breakout pattern. So now we need to see how deep we can go. Oh, not this line, not this line, not this line, not this line. I'm sorry. I wanted to change this line. Yes. How deep we can go? Yes, I think that this is a proper target for this drop. I don't know if you agree with me, but the price getting there and drawing a bullish reversal pattern will be a nice buy signal on this instrument. American dollar to Swiss franc, next one. That is sell, but no, without me. Ooh, American dollar to Japanese yen. Left shoulder, head, the right shoulder, nice. Let's check that in a greater detail. Unfortunately, there is this one, which is destroying my bearish view here. But okay, let's say that the neckline here is fine. What else? What else? No, it's a proper sell. Downswing correction, most probably further downswing. Let's check how deep this correction can go. 38.2, that will be a super strong resistance here. Also, before we will finish, well, we have Bitcoin, yes, but we need also to check the indexes. Let's check this bar boy, and by this bar boy I mean DAX, because DAX broke the recent midterm support and is now about to test the long-term support, which is the support of this head and shoulder pattern. Buyers can think about buying here, but the breakout can be lethal and can bring us a proper sell signal. Let's check the dollar index. What do we have on the dollar index? Is a long-term support. Here. But no, I don't see anything. Well, maybe you see this. This support is being broken right now, which may be in overall quite dangerous. We also have this support, but so far so good. So with that, let's check oil, because oil bounced from this resistance here and is aiming this support here, and this is left shoulder, head and right shoulder. So you can see a lot of head and shoulder patterns. Well, it's not my fault. The price is just moving this way and we have to respect it. Also uptrend line. Price breaking the lower blue line will be a proper sell signal. Let me recap those setups for you. British pound to Canadian dollar, ultimate sell signal when the price will go below the orange area. Watch out for the data today. British pound to Japanese yen, ultimate sell signal once the price will go below the orange area. British pound to American dollar, when the price will go below the orange area, that will be a sell. Bitcoin, sell. Gold, come back above the upper, or maybe let's change the color here. Price climbing above the yellow area will be a super strong long-term buy signal. Euro dollar, price getting here, buy. Australian dollar, Japanese yen, price getting to the black line, sell. Euro to Japanese yen, that is a buy, but we need to see the breakout of the upper line of the wedge. New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, price climbing back above the yellow areas, buy. Price breaking the blue line, sell. American dollar to Canadian dollar, here overall buy, but we need to see a bounce, most probably from 38.2. American dollar to Japanese yen, bounce from this line will be a sell signal. DAX, Breakout of this blue line will be a sell signal, and oil breakout of this blue line will be a sell signal. So guys, thanks very much for attending the daily analytical report. Remember that trading and investment in financial markets involves an element of risk. Do not forget about that. Never, 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 never. And have a great weekend. But if you have some time and you want to learn, check out our Twitter account, our Facebook, our YouTube channel, our alpari.news page, everything for the proper analysis. Thanks very much and goodbye.